Breaking news, China is censoring their version of Twitter. Also, the new pope will be Catholic. Twitter has been banned in China for about 4 years now, and while some internet-savvy Chinese citizens have hopped the Great Firewall of China via VPN connections to tweet, 300 million others have opted for China's own version of Twitter called Weibo. And shocker of shockers, Weibo is heavily censored. A new report from the MIT Technological Review details not only how heavily censored the site is, but how fast posts are altered or removed by censors. In order to figure this out, Dan Wallach and a couple of his friends from the Rice University in Houston, Texas, studied Weibo and its users for over 2 weeks. And since it's impossible to study the 70,000 messages per minute from the 300 million users, they decided to follow 3,500 specific users who, between them, experienced 4,500 deletions per day. But what kind of posts were deleted and how fast? Well, for starters, 90% of the deletions occur on the same day, with 5% happening within the first 8 minutes. But here's where it gets interesting. 30% of the deletions happen in the first minute, which led Wallach and his team to determine that there has to be a list of flagged terms which are bubbled up to the top of a censor's screen. Terms like line of government, one-child policy abuse, support Syrian rebels, and group sex were censored almost immediately. But because other posts stayed up for longer, they figured the censoring is not a fully automated process. They determined that an average person can scan about 50 posts a minute. And with 70,000 posts an hour, that would mean that at least 1,400 people would need to be working at once. And if they're working for 8 hours a day, that means 4,200 people a day would be censoring on Weibo. The researchers also noticed that the censors were less active at night and at 7 p.m. during the national news, suggesting that at least someone gets to take a break. The censoring is also less real time in the early morning and afternoon, suggesting a backlog from the previous night to catch up on. It's pretty crazy, right? Meanwhile, here at TFN, we don't censor your posts. So if you have a question you want to ask Annie or myself, we're hosting a Google Hangout on Monday at 2 p.m. Pacific, and all the details you need are right down below. And for more TFN, subscribe to the channel. For TFN, I'm Scott Bromley saying this and all of it. Like